Honkai Star Rail has an equipment system similar to Genshin Impact, and you're able to roll the stats of the equipment similarly and use necessary materials to do so. In this game, it's called Trailblaze power, but it's exactly the same as the resin system in Genshin Impact. I spent 1500 Trailblaze power on relics for my Seele, and let's see how it went. Now that I'm at level 40, I finally have access to 5-star relics, which is really exciting. And I know some people are going to say, well, you should wait till you're at level 50 to start grinding for 5-star relics. It's more worth it then. And I'm not going to dispute whether you should or not. If you want to wait till that point, go ahead. But I'm going to start farming now because I really want to get some solid 5-star relics for my characters. And once you reach level 40, if you've been saving your Trailblaze, you'll be able to have over 1500 Trailblaze power that you can spend for relics easily, which is what I'm going to be doing. And of course, Seele's best set is the Genius of Brilliant Stars, which increases quantum damage and also has the quantum weakness, which is really good. So I'm looking forward to getting a really good set with this. So far, my Seele isn't too great, so I would love to improve her quite a bit. I'll probably improve it in the future, but for now, I'm looking forward to grinding this. There we go. My first run done, and I got a body. Unfortunately, it's an HP though, so I either want crit rate or crit damage for the body. Probably crit rate because you get crit damage from her talents. The other set that goes along with this is for a more defensive character, so I'm really not trying to get too many of this. Hopefully it'll be more of the one for Seele, but you know, with only getting one 5-star at level 40, it's gonna be not too high of a chance. This is why a lot of people say you should wait till 50, but I just want to get some 5-stars now. This is pretty solid. This is the first one that I've gotten already that is not too bad. Now it could have crit rate on it. It's not a 4 substat piece, but it's 3, so I'll take it. It's got crit damage, effect hit rate, break effect. Crit rate would just make this an amazing piece, so when I roll this, maybe we will end up getting that, but I need more pieces that are going to be solid like this. Here's the 4 substat piece, but it doesn't have crit damage. It has speed, attack, and crit rate though, so maybe it would roll into crit rate, especially if I do end up using a crit damage body. There we go. That's a solid piece. Okay, it's got some good crit damage too. I hope this one rolls really well too. Now, unlike Genshin, you actually have to grind 2 different artifact sets, or relics in this case, for characters, and the other ones can be found in the simulated universe. Now I'm going to be focusing on World 5 and World 6 specifically because those are really good for Seele. I'm gonna have, so let's go ahead and see what I can get. I would want to get this one. This one's really good for her because it increases her crit rate, which would allow me to use a crit damage body, but I also have the other one which increases crit damage, but again, I think I'd rather have this one. So let's see what I can get. All right, please be something good. Oh, it was okay. So it was for Salsodos. So in this case, the only one I would want is either attack or quantum damage. Now quantum damage is like the goblet from Genshin, and it's pretty hard to get the one you want, which is why I might use the piece that it gives you a guaranteed. So we'll see. And in this case, it was HP, which is worse than both of those. Honestly, it could have been at least attack or something. This one was wind damage, so yeah, we really need to get a better one for that. Now I did get this one, but it's a 4-star, so I need a 5-star attack of this, and then a 5-star quantum damage for this would be great. All right, let's see what else it gives me. It gave me another one that I don't need. I don't need Belobog's Iron Defense right now, man. I don't need it. They're shafting me. They gave me a quantum damage 3-star piece for this set. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? This is why I like simulated universe though, because even though I'm on the same floor as I was before on a different run, I'm on a whole different place, which just makes it more fresh. Come on. Okay, we did get a 5-star for this. Okay. Ew, defense. That's disgusting, man. It didn't even have crit rate and crit damage on it. That is a shaft if I've ever seen one. Yeah, they shafted me pretty hard with these. They finally gave me another quantum one, and it's this one for the wrong set, man. Dang. Big shaft, so I might have to go ahead and just try to get the quantum one through this. All right, finally the time to level up artifacts, which I'm always looking forward to. We're going to be starting with the head, and I have some pretty good options that are already better than anything I've already had. So this one's a 4 substat, this one's a 4 substat. Now they both don't have crit damage on it, but they have crit rate. They have break effect on this one. No shot, my internet went out as soon as I was about to level up artifact. So we'll start with this piece. It has a 4 substat, and I really don't have too many. I have this one that also has 4 substats, so crit rate would be nice. Crit damage with break effect is really good too. Only a 3 substat. Maybe it can roll crit rate. That would be pretty great. But that break effect is pretty helpful as well. So let's level this one up first. Oh, we got defense, man. Why couldn't it have been crit rate? Why? That sucks. Maybe it can roll a high crit damage though. It is at 6.4. So maybe it can roll even higher. And you're going to see that this is not the same as Genshin, where you're going to get a lot less stat change. It's not going to be like in the 30s, at least not right now or anything. So a high crit damage could just look like over 10. All right, come on, give me crit damage. Oh my goodness, defense, really a defense roll? That is tragic. Even on this game, I get shafted with the defense. All right, let's see what the last roll is gonna be. For my first 5-star artifact, I'm maxing out. Hopefully it rolls crit damage, please. Come on, come on. Hey, there we go, crit damage. If one of those rolls would have went into it instead of defense, this could have been a really solid piece, but you know, I'll take it. It's my first 5-star that's maxed out, so the break effect and the crit damage is definitely helpful. All right, next piece is a 4 substat one. It has crit damage and break effect as well, so maybe this one can roll better. It's not gonna have crit rate though, but maybe we can get a high crit damage roll. Let's see, crit damage. I'm hoping. There we go. But defense, it's flat defense this time, but that's pretty bad still. So come on, some more rolls into crit damage, please. And it's worth noting that the artifacts or relics in this case don't go up to 20 in this game. A max 5-star goes up to only 15. So the rolls are a lot closer. Like this one here, I got break effect, unfortunately. But let's see what it's gonna be here on the 12th level. Ah, man, HP, I'm getting shafted, man. I really need another crit damage roll, please. Last roll, let's see it. Crit damage, come on. Oh, break effect. That's actually a pretty high break effect, not gonna lie. That's actually a pretty good stat, so I'll take that. On the other hand, you have one that has pretty low break effect, but you have one that has a little bit higher crit damage. So honestly, the one with the crit damage and the break effect is better than the one over here with the effect hit rate and things of that. But it's still not too high of a crit damage value as I was hoping, and the crit rate is lacking on this, but that break effect and the crit damage does look pretty nice, so it's a solid piece. All right, next 4 substat one with crit rate. Can it roll high? Please give me a high crit rate. Hey, let's go. We got 1 roll into it, and it's got attack percent, so it's not bad. This is not a bad piece. Speed would have been good, especially on Seele. She's one of the fastest characters in the game for sure. Last roll, come on, come into crit rate. Please come into crit rate. Hey, let's go. Okay, 9% crit rate. So that's a pretty good piece. It's different than the crit damage one, of course. It would have been nice to get a little bit of speed, but I'll take the crit rate and the attack percent for sure. Now it's time for the other 4 substat one with crit rate, break effect, attack, and speed. It is flat attack, but you know, this could still be pretty solid. I just wanted to, come on, crit rate again. Be even better than the one that I just got as well. Come on, let's see it. Hey, okay, a crit rate roll, break effect, and some speed. Okay, so this, if the next one could go crit rate though, this would be really good. Let's see it. Let's see it. What's it gonna be? Oh, flat attack, man. No. Man, it's similar to the crit damage ones, if I'm being honest. So it's very similar to the crit damage one. I have a break effect that is very high, but if I compare it to the crit rate one, it has a little bit lower crit rate, but an insane amount of break effect, honestly, which is really good. I still think the one on the right is better. It has a attack percent, the crit rate's higher, but break effect is really important too, especially when you're against a character that has a weakness to your typing. So I think they're 2 solid crit rate pieces though. So I have this really solid 3 substat hands piece, and it's got attack, crit rate, crit damage. It could roll into something really good as well, so let's see what this one's gonna be. All right, come on, please roll into the crits for me. Roll into the crits for me. This piece needs to make up. I don't know what the 4th substat could be. Maybe it could be break effect yet again. We'll see what it's gonna add, but I hope that it enhances the crit rate or the crit damage. Come on, let's see it. Aw, defense, you've gotta be kidding me. But it did go into crit rate, so I will take that. I will take that crit rate. Okay, maybe this time it can go into crit damage. No, man, not defense. The shaft is happening. The shaft, my perfectly good piece, man. If this rolls into defense, I'm gonna cry. I'm truly gonna cry if this rolls into defense. Please, please, come on. Let's go, crit rate. Okay, but we need some crit damage on this piece. The last roll needs to be crit damage. Let's see it. Here's where it comes down to crit damage. Let's go. Now only 10% though, but 9 crit rate and 10 crit damage. It even has some attack percent. That's a solid piece, man. But if that defense roll would have just went into crit damage, we could have had like a 9 and a 15. We have this other gloves, but it has 2 defense substats, so we're probably not gonna roll this. If it gives me crit rate on top of the crit damage, then we'll see. But otherwise, I'm probably not gonna keep this piece. Let's see. Come on, give me crit rate, man. Okay, yeah, we're throwing this piece away. Now, when it comes to body, I actually have a 5-star crit rate one. It doesn't have crit damage, but I do have a 4-star crit damage as well. But this 5-star crit rate, hopefully it lands crit damage, please. That would make this a perfect piece. You want to have crit rate on Seele anyway, since she gets crit damage from her races. I would still like to have a high crit damage on the body, so let's see what this rolls into. Come on, give me crit damage, please, please. Defense again? You have to be kidding me. That really does suck that it didn't give me a crit damage roll. So honestly, at this point, I might as well just switch on over to a different piece because feeding into this more is not gonna do anything. When it comes to the feed, I really only have this one, which has attack and crit rate. So let's roll this one and see what I get. Come on, give me crit damage. Oh my goodness, defense again. I'm over it. I'm over it, but it rolled crit rate. I will take that. I will take a crit rate roll, but we got shafted, man. If it rolls crit rate for the last one, that'd be really good. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Crit rate. High crit rate, please. Oh my goodness. It literally has the highest flat defense out of any piece you could get, man. Why could it be crit rate? Now the spear is like your goblet from Genshin Impact, and I have this quantum damage boost 3-star one here with the crit rate set, which is the one that you probably want on her. So I want to get this because it also gives you a boost once it reaches 50. The other one gives you a boost for crit damage, but I don't really like this one that much because it only gives you a boost at the beginning. Now what already makes Honkai Star Rail better than Genshin Impact is that you can craft your guaranteed main stat 5-star relic from this. So in this case, I'm gonna craft a quantum damage sphere because that's probably gonna be the hardest piece to go ahead and get, and it's gonna be for this set with the crit rate, and it'll give me a guaranteed 5-star relic. And to do so is completely free as well. You just have to get to the battle pass level 40 on the free track, and it gives you one of these. So I'm guessing you get a guaranteed one of these every battle pass rotation, and it lets you get a guaranteed main stat. Now I can still get shafted though, so let's see what the main stat's gonna be. I'm really nervous about this, but hopefully it rolls crit damage and crit rate. Okay, let's see what it's gonna be. I hope. Oh man, no, I got shafted. I got shafted so hard, man. It didn't even have crit rate and crit damage at the same time, but it has the main stat, so that's really good, and I will take that. But let's roll and see what it gives us. All right, please crit damage. And it's HP. Oh my goodness, man. My first guaranteed 5-star relic was a shaft. That really was a shaft for the quantum damage boost sphere, but it's okay. I do have an attack rope, which is part of this set. The only one I have really that's attack. So I'll take that. Maybe this one could roll crit damage, but it's honestly not that great of a piece either, but at least it gives me the set bonus. And HP. Okay. So we got shafted pretty hard on these last two. We really did, but I'll get the set bonus. But yeah, these were definitely a shaft. My final stats are 52, 108. I know it's not perfect. I do have a 1-to-2 crit ratio though, which is really good, but this is my beginner Seele build if I'm being honest. The game's only been out for about 3 weeks now, and although the crit damage does look like it's lacking a little bit, it can go up when you take into consideration that I don't have a 5-star one yet, so it'll be an additional 20 added to this. And then her traces do add an additional 18 past the point that I'm at, so that's an additional. So we're looking at about 140 to 150 crit damage just there alone, and some of these pieces don't even have any crit damage and or crit rate on it. So the fact that I was able to get a build like this off of just literally 3 pieces pretty much is actually pretty good if I'm being honest. And although my guaranteed piece was kind of a shaft, I was able to get a full 48.8 quantum damage boost right here, which is really good for her. This is also not taking into account that I also have Bronya, so I can definitely boost up her crit damage, and also I can still get the S5 for this free-to-play weapon, which will give me 4% extra crit rate, making it where I'll almost have a 60 and then a 150 once everything's done and said. So that's gonna do it for my first ever Honkai Star Rail Relic video. Let me know what you guys think of my Seele build. Of course it's not perfect, but as I said, this is a beginner build and the game's only been out for less than a month, but I'm interested in seeing y'all's builds, so let me know what it is down in the description down below, especially if you guys summon for Jing Yuan. I know that a lot of people are hyped about him right now, so let me know how your builds are going. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.